Some say the world is run by kings and presidents, but history whispers a different name, a name synonymous with the very gold that greased the gears of empire. Twice a day, for nearly a century, the Rothschilds chair the London gold fixing. Our story begins not in a palace, but in a prison of brick and stone. The Frankfurt ghetto, where 3,000 souls were locked away every night. Among them was an orphan who saw opportunity where others saw only walls. Mayor Amschel Rothschild, a dealer in coins, but a master of men. He won the trust of Prince William, one of the wealthiest men in Europe. Managing the blood money of mercenaries, Mayer began to build his own fortress of capital. But one man cannot rule a continent. For that, you need a network. Mayer had 5 sons, 5 arrows aimed at the heart of Europe. Amschel stayed in Frankfurt, guarding the roots of the family tree. Nathan, the most ruthless, was sent to London, the financial capital of the world. James took Paris, planting the Rothschild flag in the heart of France. Salomon conquered Vienna, becoming the indispensable financier to the emperor. And Karl settled in Naples, securing the family's reach into the Mediterranean. They were separate yet one, a family bond stronger than any national border. Then came the storm. Napoleon Bonaparte swept across the continent. While others fled the chaos, the Rothschilds thrived, smuggling gold and secrets. They built their own intelligence network faster than any government dispatch. June 1815. The fate of Europe hung on a single battle, Waterloo. Nathan Rothschild's courier was the first to cross the English Channel. He knew of Napoleon's defeat 24 hours before the Prime Minister. The legend says he crashed the market to buy it back for pennies. The truth? He bet on the long peace and won a fortune that defied calculation. With the war over, they turned their gold into iron, railways, mining, industry. 1875. The British Empire needed the Suez Canal. They needed £4 million. Fast. Lionel de Rothschild provided the cash in 48 hours, no questions asked. At their peak, they were the world's bank, more powerful than the states they funded. To keep the gold in the family, they practiced extensive intermarriage. 30 of 36 male descendants married their own cousins. They were uncles to the powerful, like Austria's Prince Metternich. They built palaces that rivaled those of kings, like the legendary Waddesdon Manor. Lionel fought for 11 years to take his seat in Parliament without compromising his faith. In 1858, he broke the barrier, becoming the first practicing Jew in the Commons. The Rothschild taste became the standard for European luxury. But by 1870, the world was changing. New banks, new empires. The unification of Germany shifted the financial tectonic plates. 1938. The Austrian branch faced its darkest hour with the Nazi annexation. Baron Louis was held for a $21 million ransom, the largest in history. 5,000 pieces of art were stolen, destined for Hitler's personal museum. The monuments men found their treasures hidden deep in salt mines. In 1982, the French socialists seized the family's bank, forcing another rebirth. Today, the arrows remain. N.M. Rothschild in London, Rothschild & Co. in Paris. They no longer rule the world, but their fingerprints are on every coin of history. The invisible hand. The Rothschild Empire, a story that never truly ends. 1873, the family pivots to the very earth itself. Rio Tinto. They lead a syndicate to buy the Spanish government's failing mines. By 1905, they control over 30% of the world's copper production. And with the Almaden mercury mines, they hold the key to gold refining. They finance Cecil Rhodes, fueling the rise of the De Beers Diamond Empire. In the East, they fund the Caspian oil wells, challenging Rockefeller's crown. 1848. The springtime of nations threatens to burn the family banks to the ground. While rival houses collapse, the Rothschild network absorbs the shock. Capital moves like lightning between London, Naples, and Vienna to save the whole. Baron Edmund James de Rothschild begins a different kind of investment, Zionism. The known benefactor spends $6 million on the first settlements. He brings wine, citrus, and hope to the arid soil of the Yishuv. In Bordeaux, they build a dynasty of the vine, Chateau Mouton Rothschild. 1868, Baron James buys Chateau Lafite, the pinnacle of the wine world. They blend art and commerce, inviting the masters to design their labels. 1919, the world's gold price is decided in a single room at St. Swithin's Lane. Twice a day for nearly a century, the Rothschilds chair the London gold fixing. Their stamp is the global standard for purity and power. But World War II shatters the European branches. The Vienna house is no more. The British and French houses survive, but the world is no longer their oyster. David René de Rothschild begins the long climb back from nationalization. 2012, the British and French houses reunite after 2 centuries apart. Alexandre de Rothschild takes the helm of a unified modern giant. 2023, they retreat from the public eye, taking the bank private once more. The invisible hand remains, watching, waiting, orchestrating the future. The Rothschilds, a name that shaped the world, a name that never dies.